right, it's time for our hairdo segment here in our beauty report. Who doesn't want thicker, fuller, more manageable hair? Who doesn't want healthier curls? Who doesn't want more bounce to their curls? Well, leave it to the queen of curls. Ouidad is back with us here at HSN. It's a brand that you see in Sephora, Ulta, Nordstrom's. And in the early 80s, Ouidad was one of the very first stylists and salon owners in the country to specialize in curly hair. Today, editors at national fashion and beauty magazines consult Ouidad regularly, and they consider her to be, AKA, the queen of curls. And what we're doing for you today, because you've seen this product in style and allure everywhere, is that we're able to go ahead and bring you up, double up the size. And we're so thrilled that Ouidad is back. In fact, we want you to take a listen to Ouidad and how she developed this incredible line.
When I started my business 30 plus years ago, curly hair was not even being addressed. Although 60% of the population has curly hair. Curly hair is in the runway. It is the powerhouse of our industry. And with the natural movement that's going on today, actually curls are screaming from rooftops.
Okay, like we said, every girl, every curl. And what we're offering you is something that no one has. I don't care if you go to Nordstrom's, Ulta, Sephora, nobody has. The Curl Experts' #1 all-time best-selling product, where it's double up the size. In fact, we'll show you on hsn.com right now. If you're looking at the 8 ounce, there it is. We love it. A little bit goes a long way. It's $26. Think about it. We're gonna give you double up the size for $40. Think about that. And we are very limited in the amount that we have. It's only $10 for you to get it home. Look at these results. Think about it. We want to tame those curls, but we want to maintain volume. And now we're taming the frizz as well. So we are thrilled that Ouidad's back with us. Jessica O'Brien is here. She's a stylist at the famed flagship Ouidad salon in New York City. And it says you've been a stylist for 20 years.
Yes, but I really don't want anyone to know that.
But as I say, you look like you're 20 years old.
Thank you.
Lord. Anyway, she's doing something right. I'll have what she's having. But what we're going to talk about now is curls. Not just taming them, but adding volume, control, and no more frizz, right?
Yes, that is exactly what we want to talk about today.
So let's go ahead, go through our girls, because everybody has, I have a different curl than you have.
Right.
How does this product work, and what is it gonna do for our curls?
So what this is the advanced climate control. It's we used to have an old climate control. This is the brand new formula. It has nanotechnology in it, has a silk protein, a Saracen silk protein. And what it does, as you can see here, is it smooths down the cuticle and makes it more shiny. It has more control, and what it does is it locks down that cuticle, locks the moisture into the hair, and it keeps the humidity, the outside moisture, from ruining this curl and making it frizzy. Because, you know, no one wants frizzy, crazy, wild hair. They want controlled, beautiful, full, bouncy curls.
Right. Right, and that's what you get with this for $10. So if you love Ouidad, please be part of our show. The number to dial is 1-866-376-8255. It's brushable, it's touchable, it's soft. Whether you've got extreme curly hair or you're someone who's got hair like mine. I've got a kinky, really weird wave. I don't even call it a curl. It just goes bleh. You know what I mean? How many of us have that bleh? You can take that bleh into something beautiful. And that's what we love about Ouidad, is because it's not only controlling that curl, but it's giving you shape and it's giving you volume too.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. The other thing is it's a brand new formula where it has it's a lighter gel. It has this great lattice in it, and what it does is it expands in the hair as the heat and the humidity tries to penetrate. Nope, it's going to block that out. It's going to expand. It's going to expand the curl. You see how the curl is still going back into place. You can touch it and touch it and touch it, and the curl goes right back into place again. It sets the curl very nicely, so the curl will stay and it'll hold.
But her hair, I mean, it's not, and you see me, I'm playing with it, it's not getting frizzy. I'm telling you, whether you've got really curly hair or you just have really frizzy hair and you need to control it, you use this in your hair wet. This is the #1 best-selling curl product or hold product there is that Ouidad makes. Look at this before and after. She can still